That was her like big break. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's because she got fat as shit for the movie.
Really?
She gained like
I only know her as a skinny lady.
100 kilos.
No way. I don't know if that's even fat. I think I'm like, what are you, like 60 kilos? 80 kilos?
I think I'm 73 kilos.
Yeah. What does that in? You don't have to say your weight.
It's like 160.
You don't have to say your weight, even though you're saying it.
Yeah, I'm 100.
I'm like, I could never know.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, I only know the pounds, and I actually should only know metric.
Well, Canada doesn't. Do they use kilograms?
No, I mean, if you go to the doctor, yeah.
We're starting.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. Adam is out of town in England.
Oh, good for him.
Or Ireland. He's doing shows this weekend somewhere, some theater.
The Soho Playhouse.
I think so, yeah.
Soho Theater Playhouse.
The little boys play playpen.
I wish we were there.
Yeah. But that's going on this weekend. I'm sure he would like you guys to know that because
he's a master of the craft.
It was funny. He almost did the podcast there was like a scheduling thing, and I couldn't be here for the podcast last week. And then we ended up doing it anyways. But he was like gonna do it, and I was like, well, I should do it last week because I got tickets. So I'm in Irvine this weekend.
Oh, cool.
And I've sold it's a massive room. I've sold maybe 100 tickets.
I've been there before.
It's like, I've like barely sold tickets for the thing. And so I'm like, man, I got to be on the show to promote. And then he's like, well, if we delay, then I won't be able to promote my show.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you got to promote yours.
Adam, you sold out 5 shows already.
Irvine is so big. There, a place that has a Buffalo Wild Wings is huge.
Do they have a Buffalo Wild Wings?
I think so. Well, I just went there and opened for a comic, and they were like, we got to go early because I don't want to beat traffic. And then they had like 9 beers at Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's rough.
It was rough. It was like my first paid gig in the U.S. This dude just hammering back beers and also drove me there. Mm-hmm. Drank during the show and then drove home. Totally fine, which is actually scary.
Did he live in Orange County or something?
No, he lived in Los Angeles, but we drove there for the show.
Oh, that's who was driving there every night?
At drunk, but completely fine.
Yeah.
And that's actually scarier than if somebody was
swerving.
That's
like a long, shitty drive, too.
Yeah.
Like with traffic before.
I was completely terrified.
Because I remember last time I did the feature they were telling me it's like a 2.5 hour drive if you hit rush hour. And it's like.
It's too far.
Yeah, I wouldn't do.
You think it's in LA, but it's not.
Yeah. Even when I lived in Austin, when I would like feature in San Antonio, I would just.
Oh man.
Like, sleep on the floor of the.
I hate San Antonio.
The hotel.
You like San Antonio?
No, it's the worst city in Texas.
So bad.
Actually, Austin might be worse than San Antonio now.
Yeah, maybe now. But San Antonio, when it rains, it like floods.
The ranking is like El Paso's the lowest. That's not even.
Never been.
It's a dumb place.
Dump.
And then either San Antonio or Austin. You pick one.
Okay.
Then Dallas, then Houston.
Yeah, Houston's cool.
Houston's the best one.
Houston's cool. I shot guns there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like the only time I ever shot a gun.
Indoor or outdoor range?
Indoor. And this big Chinese guy taught me how to... He like came over to us and he was like, I'm worried about you kids, and gave us like a shooting lesson.
He was a fat Chinese Texan.
Fat Chinese Texan, and he taught us how to shoot. Mm. And then as we were leaving, he was like punching the vending machine.
Like as like practice or something?
No, he had like some snacks stuck in there, and he couldn't get it out, which I thought was funny. Yeah. He like got mad at me because I didn't know how to reload a gun properly. Uh-huh. But then he couldn't get the chips out of the vending machine.
Yeah. Wait, he got mad at you for not... Isn't he the instructor?
No, I didn't hire him or anything. He came over to us like... Oh. We didn't like ask. He just kind of pulled up on us. Uh-huh. He's like, listen, partner, I'm the fat Chinese fella. Yeah, he sounded like that.
Sounds like you don't really know what you're doing over here.
It sounded like he was masking his normal voice with like a Texan voice.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'll help you out, folks, but I got an appointment with some famous Amos fellers over at the vending machine.
I get upset when I don't have my cookies.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, you know me. I'm the fat Chinese guy.
I'm the fat Chinese guy.
You close your eyes, you know what you see right now is a fat Chinese guy.
Partner, you know what I love?
Go ahead.
Dumplings. I can't get enough of them. Oh, something about them. How the hell do they get the pork inside the noodle?
God damn if I know. Well, salute to the troops, General So's.
Yeah, and a God bless to everyone out there doing karate today. We'll make sure our karate boys are kept safe in the dojo.
You know, like
as they're in the dojo protecting our rights. As they're in the dojo,
they're trying to take our rights from us, so we got to go to the dojo, sit cross-legged.
Roundhouse kicking the Taliban.
Real think about things. Taliban, Mossad.
We can stay on Fat Chinese Guy for probably the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. I feel like we're both feeling Fat Chinese Texan.
Yeah.
You know, like Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused, but it's modern day. So he's like, like, oh, that's what I love about high school girls. You know, I get older. Wait, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, I get older.
They
say the same age, or in other words, me like you wrong time.
Hey, I'm the Fat Chinese Guy. All right, we wrong time.
Yes, I will be in Irvine this weekend. Please come out. You know, you're gonna
have fun though. You have fun.
I always have fun when nobody comes. When the showroom's like mostly empty and you go out
those
there.
Those are real people.
Well, it's not that they're
those
real
are the
people.
True fans.
It's like, whatever, I already fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean?
See,
like
when I
already blew it. Now I can just have fun.
Mine's the opposite. If I go and there's nobody, I'm like, fuck, I suck. Just because, when it hasn't been like full ever, you're like, and sometimes you'll hit a city and I'm like, man, I sell good in that city. I noticed that. But like I'm in Boston on Saturday and I'm like almost sold out, but I'm like, I was in
Laugh Boston.
No, I'm doing this little like, it's Rockwell Theater. It's like a 200 seat.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
in Somerville.
I'm at the Wilbur next weekend.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and I think there's still tickets available for that.
Yeah, go to that.
That's a cool theater. Marlon Brando used to live there apparently.
Really?
Yes. When they did a production.
I like him because he sucked.
There's a picture of it.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think every guy should see that.
And it's funny because it's like an old-timey picture. So they had that, there was like the setup with the curtain, and then they had to hold that pose.
If you show somebody that now, they just think that was AI.
Yeah, well, not me.
No, because I saw it when it was supposed to. But you're like, it seems like it would be made up. You're like, you telling me Marlon Brando?
It's GAI, pal, is what it is.
GAI. Damn, I'm gay artificial intelligence.
Uh-huh.
Probably you wait until artificial intelligence is like a little older and it's going to be all gay.
Artificial intelligence?
Yeah, just like how the human race has become more gay.
Yeah.
Eventually AI also
I don't think it's become more gay. I think they they decided gay was bad.
Yeah. Who made that up?
Well,
who made that up?
Probably what happened is there was some sort of gay disease you could get.
Yeah, the monkey thing, which is like...
Well, before, like, there was probably something like AIDS, like...
like monkeypox or something?
Something like 500 years ago or something. And they didn't have a theory of, disease.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, it has to be behavioral then, so this is probably...
It's so weird because there's also, you get diseases from women, but we were never like, that's gross.
It could also be the Bible or something, maybe.
Yeah, the Bible, definitely.
Because the Greeks, there was all kinds of gay shit happening all the time.
I mean, the thing that's like is the most detrimental to the like kind of gay community or agenda is that women can procreate.
So you're saying
you need them for life.
Kill them or what?
No, you don't kill them, but you can just be like, if you're somebody that even if you're like you weren't really a free thinking person, you'd be like, okay, well, women, if I have sex with them, it makes another thing.
Yeah.
But if I have sex with a guy, it's just fun.
You just gotta wear your stupidity like a snowplow and just drive straight through the daycare center.
It's like detrimental to the and the gay agenda.
I guess.
Yeah,
I can't. I feel like we're at the point where I don't know because I'm checked out. And that's the best part. I'm like offline completely.
You don't know what's going on.
I'm actually I'm more than that. It's like I'm not off the grid necessarily. It's just my inputs are, I play God of War.
Ragnarok?
Yes.
That's, again, you beat it and you go again?
No, not yet. I just did. I just beat it.
Oh, cool.
I only started playing it like a month ago.
Congratulations.
And then I read these Lyndon Johnson books, which I'm almost done with, so I have to find a new book to read.
The Robert Carroll ones?
Yeah. And then I have no idea what's going on outside of that. I don't get like any kind of and so in my mind it's like I forget, maybe it's just that's what podcasting is or whatever, but like talking about the gay agenda or what's happening to gay people or any of that stuff. I'm like, does anyone give a fuck about any of that? Are people still doing that?
Talking about it?
Talking about all these things.
Well, no, I was just thinking of...
Or the election, I don't care. Is anyone voting? Not me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It is the same thing over and over again and again.
Yeah, I don't... It is. And it's been the same my entire life.
It's been looped, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying before, it's just the same over and over.
Mm-hmm. But not if video games are...
Well, you mean like...
You can always find a new game.
There's a new game. I'm playing Red Dead, too.
Oh, yeah.
I never played it.
Well, that's even older than God of War Ragnarok.
I know. I actually, because I only just got a PS5, and then I played God of War, beat that, and now I'm on to Red Dead.
Did you play the first God of War, or
which one?
Or just like, but the one that came out in 2018? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I played that one when it came out, and then I bought a PS5 a year ago that came with Ragnarok, and I never played it.
Cool.
Because I was like, should I go back and play the first one and max out all the stats, even though it doesn't carry over?
It's pretty fun. It's so nice. It's so relaxing.
It is.
I like that there's always another conversation that the head is having.
I'm not like good at games either, but this one I was like, I'm putting it on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to see what's going to happen.
Whoa,
because
I did not do that.
I'm 35 years old.
I'm 35. I should be able to beat the hardest difficulty.
I grinded it out, dude.
Nice.
Every single, it would be like there would be like a bug that would, you would go around a corner and it's like, oh, look out, there's a little bug.
Oh, the bugs.
It's 3.5 hours restarting at the checkpoint.
And they're like in the air shooting at you.
Yeah, and I'm like, you got to step on it. That's the trick. I thought you let it bite you.
Sometimes you feel like you should even be more invincible than you are in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of, even in the game world, it kind of breaks their own, because you have to be able to die. The game has to be hard.
I know it's, but
then the premise, like they kind of fuck themselves with the game. That's why Red Dead's good, because you're just a guy you're just a cowboy.
Just a cowboy.
Trying to avoid the police. But then they make all these games where you're like, yeah, so you're like a superhuman, trans-dimensional god that can be killed by a rock. Basically, a rock that falls on his head.
Yeah, Red Dead is confusing, though, because, like, you'll just be in the wild and something will happen. Mm-hmm. It'll be like you'll watch a guy pan for gold, and then you rob him and kill him. Yeah. And then there's a witness, and they go to report the crime. And then if they report the crime, like 6 dudes on a horse will show up.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did you get here so fast?
Well, they were just on the other side of the mountain.
Oh.
They're rangers. They're patrolling. They're making sure nothing. It's a very tiny world, too.
It feels big. It
feels big, but then you think about it, you're like, if this was real life, this is like the size of...
It's like almost, to me, too immersive.
Basically. Yeah.
It's too immersive.
It is very immersive. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 when we toured Australia, and that felt very much like sort of the pinnacle of... Because it was
life.
Still... Well, not really my life. I don't... No. Well, no. But... of the podcast, certainly. And it was still when like things were like, it was like, holy, this is crazy that we can tour the world with a dumb like podcast.
Totally.
And now I'm like, what do you mean I can't tour the world? What do you mean I can't afford the deluxe edition of God of War Ragnarok?
Yeah.
And then boo boo boo.
It's
and I'm
tough.
on the phone with nobody.
It's going to get tough now because games are going to get more expensive.
They're going to get more expensive. But the No, I got back, and then I was like left with, you do something big, and then you're kind of depressed because you're like, oh, I'm still a piece of shit.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, it'll never happen ever again.
It's not that it'll never happen ever again. It's just that it's like,
but it's that feeling
now?
of that.
Sort of, maybe something like that.
I have that sometimes.
I mean, it's probably just jet lag that like started. It triggered like I was like just depressed for a couple of days, and then I sunk really low into it and got very much into Red Dead Redemption 2, and I spent like 2.5 months. I played as far enough into the story. I looked it up online. I'm like, how far into the story do you have to get before you can grow the beard out to level 10? It's like the first 2 chapters you have to get past.
Whoa.
Did you know that? Or are you that far into it?
I actually shaved like...
No,
I've
you
shaved.
fucked up, dude.
I like to shave it, and I'm like, I need my guy to look
Now you'll
slick.
never have the beard. If you shave once, there's not enough time to grow the fucking beard out. You got to be on the hair tonics and fucking like... You gotta just be fully...
I like him to look crisp. Like, I changed his outfit.
No, I like
me
reloaded a save. I saw a comment on Reddit that was like, "Yeah, if you shave, it's not gonna grow out by the time you get to the end of the story."
That's dumb.
And I went back, reloaded an old save. I wasted like probably something like 35 hours of gameplay. I went back to an old one, and I was like, "I'm getting that beard." And what
does it touch the ground?
What's that?
How big does it get?
It gets insane. The mustache alone is like...
I was taking a look at like Mr. Arthur Morgan, and I was like, no, you got to clean up right. And
level
I shaved
10
him. Mustache
and beard Arthur is like very much a contemporary of the mystical Chinese guy at the shooting range. That's the other thing about that game. Now that I think about it, there's no black people in it really. There's like just Javier, and he's kind of like a twofer.
And there's Charlie is First Nation.
Isn't it? That's Charlie.
Yeah.
Or which one is the one that's Native American and black?
Oh, I forget his name.
Isn't that Javier?
No, Javier Escuela. He's a Mexican guy.
He's a Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Then Charlie is the one that's... The Native American guy is half black.
Yeah, maybe. There might be 2 different... there might be another black guy.
And that's how you can tell how good the game was, is that they were like... They were extremely racist about it. Any other game, they'd be like, this game kind of sucks. I think one of the cowboys should be like a gender fluid, 12...
Right. I mean, this is kind of almost feels like before all that.
No, that game came out 6 months ago.
Time.
Mm. Yeah, but no, I loved it. I tried to play it again because I tried to go back.
You couldn't go back?
Well, it doesn't transfer your save file over from...
Oh, from PS4 to PS5.
So I loaded it up on PS5, and then it's like snowing, and it's like I forgot how boring the beginning of the game is.
The beginning is so boring.
Before you get to that first camp, when it's like, press triangle to move the box of cigarettes to the side to see what Sadie's note says.
When it's teaching you things, and you're like, this is so stupid. I've been actually doing similar things.
And it's all that shit they gave up on in games is like trying to do immersion by having you. It's like, use the control stick to move your eyes across the page, or it's like, like that kind of stuff. They did a bit of that in God of War. There's like a dream sequence where you have to like take paint out of somebody's hand, and it's like, this is not... I don't feel like I'm there taking the paint.
Yeah. Like I'm supposed to be like triangle. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right.
It was my hand.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that was... But yeah, maybe now maybe after I get this little run of shows done, after Irvine and the last theater shows, and then it's smooth sailing from there on out, because I'm back in the clubs.
Back in the clubs.
Yeah, where it really doesn't matter.
Is that what you're going back down?
Yeah, I'm going back down. I saw it. In the Matrix when they go over and they see the light?
Yeah.
I last year it was like, because, my agents are telling me, yeah, you do this, you do that. You can like make... And so it was like, okay, we'll pull up. And I see the sky. And I did maybe 1 or 2 theater shows. And I'm like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And then right back down, and I'm just being stabbed by electronics. Like the scene in The Matrix.
I know, but the key is to never see that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You've seen that.
I have.
So
it's no different. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, clubs are more fun.
Clubs are more fun. Clubs are more fun.
I choose.
I love a club. I love like a small black box, maybe like 60 seats, just so I can kind of like be in the people.
There's nothing more fun than performing for 5
Yeah, 5-10
5
people.
Free tickets too. That's the other thing.
Yeah. Post that it's 50% off.
When I have to bark before a show.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to come in here?
It's like, I know this guy, dude.
Yeah.
I spent an hour dragging him out of his own pile of vomit in front of the sushi restaurant.
Of course.
In here.
And then I'm on stage and I've almost created the fourth wall that didn't exist between us when I was barking for him to come in. And now I pretended we have him, Matt.
Yeah. It'd be nice. I hope I end up as one of those comics. Did you have it in Vancouver where there'd be like a comic that was famous in the 80s? As famous as a comedian could be.
Oh my gosh.
And then they start coming around the scene again. And like it's like they don't have any respect for themselves.
They don't have respect for anybody or the thing.
Yeah, and they're kind of just checking to see if maybe you'll respect me? No? Okay, great. All right.
Well,
sorry.
I mean, when I was starting, there was and I'm gonna do a big name drop here, so watch your feet, But there was a comic, Ron Vaudry. Oh man, this guy, a legend. He would wear like a Peaky Blinders cap, and he was kind of like, he was maybe like 65, and he used Arsenio Hall show as his credit.
Yeah.
But he actually was never on the Arsenio show. He was on like the test episode.
Yeah.
And so me as like a 20-year-old, I used to just bully this old man whose entire life hadn't turned out.
The woman that co-created The Daily Show, that's her like credit. She says that all the time. I forget her name. I want to say Elizabeth Smart, but I think that was that little girl that got kidnapped. Or it was like a woman CEO or something. Yeah, that sounds like somebody different. I forget her name. It's a woman that Craig Kilborn, she was like one of the not the main lady, but there was another lady. But she showed up in Austin at one point, and she was like one of those famous older comics. But the bigger one was Barry Sobel, who was on Rodney Dangerfield's Young Comedian special, which is like Robert Schimmel, Andrew Dice Clay, Bill Hicks, it's like all these like legends. And Barry Sobel, he just did like Beastie Boys. Yeah. Basically, he was like the Beastie Boys.
Like in terms of bit and like
his
pacing?
style, he was like a like he was like a kid. He was like a proto-wigger from New York.
Cool, I like him.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, that sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Barry Sobel.
Yeah, wear a beanie.
Oh, you should have said so.
He would wear a beanie and stuff, and but then I don't know what he did really in the 90s. I'm sure he's around, but he ended up in Austin.
Damn, what was he rapping with down there?
And then he was actually pretty chill. He wasn't like...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but he got bullied because I don't want to... it's his own personal business, but let's just say there was still plenty of homophobia in 2009 or whatever.
Oh, maybe that's why his career didn't work out.
My roommate would go around and be like, that guy's gay. And it was
like... Well, see, this is what's detrimental to the... Right. Because you can't procreate.
Yeah.
There's no use for them. That's what I was trying to say. It's like,
but we know a lot of gay people, and it's like, yeah, but they're honest about it. That's
see the problem. That's funny. That's kind of. He's like, if you're gonna be gay, don't be a down low gay guy. Let me know.
That's kind of what happened. And then the last I ever saw from him is like he posted on Facebook. He's like, this is fucking ridiculous. He's like, I thought this was a progressive city, and I'm like, damn.
Now
right.
I made it weird just because I don't want to say that I'm gay. Keep Boston weird.
But yeah, then the only thing I remember about him is he had like, the thing that was weird about him is he had this like cartoon that he was like, the cartoon had a name and he would post it on the internet, and it was like the Alien Boy, and it's like this weird shitty drawing that kind of looked like the Ranger from, have you ever seen Wizards? The Ralph Bakshi movie?
No, he's seen it.
Yeah, was it the Knight or the Ranger? Just the red guy, yeah. And so he would post that cartoon and would rebranded everything with this cartoon, and I didn't know if the cartoon was supposed to be him or like what.
Or it was like his thing.
I don't know. It never made any sense to me, and it was like so bizarre. I never bothered asking.
He's just early on in content creation.
I guess, yeah. That's probably what it was. I mean,
he was just trying to get his show off the ground. It was
weird in a way where I didn't understand it in the way that now that I'm old and I see things that young people do, and I'm like, I don't understand this, but I know that he
was ahead of his time.
Well, that it's something that's just, it's my problem, Look, I'm sure this makes sense to a lot of people. And with that being said, today's episode is brought to you by mybookie.ag. What's the AG stand for? It stands for bet anywhere, bet on anything, anywhere, anytime.
Great. That's good stuff. AG.
That's the G. Anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, anytime. Gamble.
And you go to mybookie.ag, and the promo code is Adam100. That's Adam100.
And what does that kind of thing get you?
And that gets you something. Anyways, they strongly prefer impromptu, unique reads where you can be creative and authentic. And to that, I'll say that it is time to start betting on football. And that's the fun thing about football season is
you can just bet.
You could just bet. Don't even watch the games.
Yeah.
I don't know what they changed all the names of the teams.
Literally just bet.
All this woke culture gone amok. Oh. They changed all the names of the teams.
Or the Cleveland.
Now it's the yeah, right, exactly. The Cleveland fucking what
the hell is that guy?
Yahoos. I probably can't even say that anymore.
Say that. That's who they got rid of.
You probably can't even say that anymore.
You can't even say Yahoo or what.
You can't say the N-word. You can't say Yahoo.
You can't say that for sure. Yeah. Do not say that.
And nothing in between either.
Yeah. The sad thing is you want to say it.
Yeah.
You wish that was a team name.
The Houston Texans, probably the only safe name.
Which is odd.
How long before that big Chinese guy says, "Wait a minute, what the hell kind of Texan are you talking about?"
Yeah, what kind of Texan? What?
Yeah. It's hard when you have to do a mix and you can't.
I know
decide.
I know. I almost didn't go enough Texan.
Yeah, because they do exist. I've said it before on the show, and people outside of New York aren't exposed to it. But Chinatown is his own type of New York Chinese guy accent.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. It's like the best accent. They're like, yeah, well, what do you think about doing for lunch later?
Yeah,
you want to come hang out down my place?
That's so good.
I know. It's cool.
That's so good. It's the coolest voice you'd ever hear.
Nah, you go to mybookie.ag. You can bet on any fucking game you want. Yeah.
He's slightly like Italian.
Yeah. It's like a Chinese New York guy.
Chinese New York.
Hey, listen, asshole.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you'll come in here.
Hey, I say like, Mayor Adam, he's trying his best.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good?
He's fucking up, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's going on? The NYPD's under federal investigation, and now they've murdered somebody in the subway?
Yeah. The FBI is looking at some offices.
Yeah, but then they also...
Yes, that was 2 days ago. That somebody did like a fare evasion, and then 3 people got shot. He pulled a knife. 3 people got shot by the cops, and also 1 officer got shot by a police officer. But it was announced as like subway shooting. Mm-hmm. So you'd be like, oh my god, right? So there was a shooting on the subway. Yeah. But then it's police were doing the shooting.
It's funny because there was like a couple years there where homeless people were killing people on the train, and people were like, oh, maybe like the problem is homeless people and not cops. Like maybe somebody that's in the middle on the issue. And then in one day the police just catch up.
Yeah.
They just erase 4 years of homeless progress.
Yeah.
In terms of them being the problem.
They could have easily just pinned it on the homeless, right, and kept it moving.
Yeah, I say they should just dress the cops like homeless people, like they're agents in the Matrix.
Oh, good.
And then at any moment, a homeless person could. I guess we got rid of the plain clothes department. Here's what I would do, because I'm a shrewd legislator. I'm a shrewd.
You're known as a shrewd legislator.
Shrewd bureaucrat. Uh-huh. I would say. Well, hold on now. They banned plain clothes. What about shitted up clothes? What about sweatpants covered in feces and an Averex jacket?
Yeah, and all over.
And then you have the poop.
And then you kind of know who the cop is.
Yeah.
You know how it'll be like a cop in like a New Era's fitted and like the boots, and you're like, dude, it's a fucking cop of the protest.
They all dress like fucking Herc from The Wire.
Yeah. And now they're covered in shit. You're like,
that's
dude,
me.
I think that's a cop.
Yeah.
How would you know that? Well, he's covered and smells like shit.
But they got rid of that. They don't do plain clothes anymore.
No, they don't do plain clothes.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to go to mybookie.com.
Yeah. Oh, right. Mybookie.com. And have fun with it so the read is genuine and natural. Talk about your own personal experiences with gambling and relate it to the brand.
Oh my! I gambled on the U.S. Open and I lost money and I just got mad. So I was like, I have to do more of this.
I lost fucking $1,000 on the movie Challengers.
Oh, because they didn't show it going in.
Well, no, I came in my pants about 30 minutes in.
Oh, okay. I thought the bet was whether or not you were going to see them have sex in the movie.
No, every movie
it was just
I make a bet with the guy at the ticket booth. I say,
I bet I'm not going to come.
Tell you what, Eduardo, not this time.
And he says, Mr. Mullen, I will happily take your money.
That's why I don't go to the movies anymore. It's cost me $1,000 a pop.
$1,000 every movie.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't see Beetlejuice yet.
Oh no. Yeah.
But you saw Alien Romulus?
I would have lost $2,000. The second time I hear Beetlejuice, I'm coming again. It's more the words that do it to me than anything.
Yeah.
It's the overwhelming, Dolby Atmos experience.
It's so loud.
Yeah, it makes me... When I go see a movie in 4DX, dude, my prostate explodes and leaks out of my anus all over the seat.
Yeah, when it shakes around.
Balloon. Yeah, right.
Does it ever spray you with air?
I think they have that now. There's they have fog and stuff they do in the
I remember
theater.
I did some 4D movie as it's not new technology.
These are ideas from the 50s.
Yeah, I did. I saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 4D. I don't know where this was or something. And there was a part with a bunch of mice and it sprays the air. There's mice on the ground. And it did really feel like mice.
Yeah.
And I remember that freaked me out. You don't want mice on your feet.
Well, guess where else they have 4DX?
But I'm
at mybookie.ag, where you can use promo code Adam100, and just start gambling, folks. I mean, look, the Fed just cut the rate. Money is going to be cheaper than ever. To not gamble right now, that's a gamble.
You're losing money.
To not gamble is to gamble, and I believe that is a Rush lyric.
Canadian band, legends.
And if you don't gamble, you're still taking a chance that you might lose money that you could have won. I think, right?
Yeah.
You would know.
I saw Rush once.
On the street?
No. I went to a concert.
Oh, okay.
They only played their new music.
Well, you know where else you can go to a concert? At mybookie.ag.
Wait, what?
A concert of savings.
What?
On gambling. Winning season is back, and it's your time to shine. Shine bright like a diamond with MyBookie's weekly risk-free boost, classic, super, and survivor contest. Cashing in has never been easier. Whether you're a seasoned pro or first-time bettor, there's something for everyone to win big this season. Just click my link or visit MyBookie to sign up free, and you're ready to start earning. So that's Adam100. And yeah, football is back. Let me get to the part. They got this fucking deposit thing where you deposit. They match your deposit up to $1,000.
Oh, and they're your first. Oh,
and then you get 10 casino coins or something. Also,
that's great.
But it does feel like it's time to gamble again.
Yeah,
because it prepares you for being a big time player in the stock market. You got to start on the ground floor, which is scratch off.
It goes gambling, and then stock market,
and then options trading,
and then option.
Yeah. That's when I say I'm offline, but I do check a bunch of Reddits, and the whole culture of Reddit investing, I guess centered around Wall Street bets and stuff, is there's people that like the cult, they like the aesthetic of it, right? So they get involved, but then it's they lose all their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so funny because they get into it
because the people in Wall Street
because they just want to
really
say the words.
Yeah.
That those guys they're like lost porn. Check this out. I'm getting divorced. It's they just want a community. So even getting opening a fucking E-Trade or a Robinhood account and not knowing what the fuck you're doing and blowing your life savings.
Yeah.
And then they're the boys are gonna want to hear about this one, dude. And your wife's what the fuck?
I fucked it up
and
again.
You're honey, I finally have friends that aren't just your whore friends, boyfriends, and those guys suck. I hate them. Unless they're on Wall Street bets. Wouldn't that be nice to find out that we're all secretly we're all like the little guy with the sunglasses and the wind's blowing? And that's me. I'm part of a community now.
The mic like that.
Yeah. Now, listen, we're going to have to sell your clothes. Well, I can't be naked. I'm an investor.
I have done that multiple times in my life.
Sold all your clothes?
Sold all my like gone on a Reddit that's like crypto and been like, what do I need to do? I need to get ahead now.
Yeah, it's tragic that's how life is.
I'm like, there must be something on here.
In like 1,500 years, they're gonna look back on like this shit. Like people look at like, I don't know, what is the Inquisition? Or like, you know, they're like, yeah, everyone was illiterate and they had to eat their own shit. And you're like, why did people do that? And then
why did everyone invest so much money in cryptocurrency?
We're adding the whole fucking thing. The whole thing where it's like, yeah, you know, you lived in a house, and there's plenty of them. There's plenty of houses.
A lot of them, people didn't even live in them.
But and it doesn't matter if you don't like pay a guy every month. You're going to be homeless.
Yes.
You know. And people are going to say,
people will be like, why
did they do that?
Yeah. Why didn't everybody just have a home?
Right. Yeah.
Why did we make everyone do that? Mm-hmm. They're already working and paying. And
it's everything like that's because I'm not a smart guy, but my wake up call was when I watched WALL-E, and at the end they show you that spaceship with all the fat people plugged into iPads, you know, and they had to learn how to feel from the robot.
Of course.
And I looked at that fat spaceship filled with people staring at iPads, and I said, is this supposed to be worse?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be worse than what we already have?
Because
I would take fat iPad guy over no health insurance.
Yeah, I'm just chilling on the ship, floating through space.
Yeah. The worst you could say about that guy is he's bored.
That's funny. That's what you thought in WALL-E.
That's the only thing I remember from WALL-E.
I just remember being like, are these robots going to fuck?
The girl robot?
Yeah,
no,
and WALL-E.
Because she's new, dude. WALL-E could never get a new bitch. He's old. He's made out of garbage.
She gave him a flower, though.
Yeah, she did. But he's like, I can't fuck you. You're like fucking
he's like, we're from different worlds.
He's like, I'm a 45-year-old man. I can't. Not the first of all.
Yeah, and I want to, but I have these
she's
morals.
Like, I understand there's the power. He's like, not even the power dynamic. I don't even buy into any of that bullshit. He's like, I just remember when you were born and what I was doing.
I was still here.
And the worst part
working in the fucking junkyard.
Nothing's fucking changed. I'm just rusty now.
Yeah.
And so, no, I can't fuck you.
Nobody even checks on me.
Yeah.
And then you come here wanting to fuck.
I don't even have a job in the junkyard.
Yeah, I'm just
trash.
I collected I found the plant for nothing.
I'm just trash.
I'm trash.
And I'm not being down on myself. That is my designation and status in life. At my
I like how everyone was like, oh man, WALL-E, man, we gotta save the planet. Sudan is like flooding, you know what I mean? Didn't help.
Yeah. Sudan cannot catch a break.
No, they get the mines and now those are gonna flood.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not even really sure what Sudan is, really.
I know that it's in
like, and this is gonna sound
the country.
This is gonna sound incredibly poorly informed.
Sure.
And then so it's just what? It's just like a shittier version of Egypt. It's just like, it's like Egypt, as shitty as Egypt is. It's like
I
would imagine if Egypt was even shittier. And then
you like imagine there weren't the tourism of Egypt.
Right. What are you going to Sudan for?
I don't know. I guess you just pass through.
It's like a Midwestern state where they're like, oh, we have the biggest thimble in the world. You know. Well, do you want to see a giant frying pan? They have something big.
You want to see this huge corn?
Yeah. I guess what Sudan needs is a World's Fair. Yeah. And that'll, like, I feel like they would really benefit from that. If they had a Ferris wheel or something, that for the next 50 years, there's just some old Sudanese piece of shit. He was like, I was there when they opened the Ferris wheel. I was the first in line, and the operator, he took me in the back, and he me. But Jesus the day was magical. And I'll never forget it.
It was a great day, besides the rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sudan can't catch a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sudan's tough. Lebanon, they just got a bunch of just pager thing.
The pagers exploded.
Yeah.
I look. I know how you feel about everything, but
no, you don't.
Not everything. No, you're
Yeah.
correct. I kind of like this shit was kind of Munich to me.
You like it?
That Mossad did that because they got rid of they were like, oh, they're tracking us on our iPhones, so they got rid of their iPhones, and then they got pagers, and they're like, damn, nothing could go wrong.
I guess
with
you
these
do know how I feel. I mean, just that reaction. That reaction is the way. I mean, because I hate it. With like, not even even outside of this incident, the way like journalists are always looking for an excuse to like just like suck off war.
You
know what I mean? And then people are like, "This is like out of a James Bond movie,
dude. This
it's
is like
putting
out of
bombs
this
in
is like
consumer
Munich.
electronics. They killed like 2 children."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's not like out of a James Bond movie because those are movies,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
Well,
if I
Munich
were to,
isn't James
if
Bond.
I were to rape and murder a woman.
That's not out of.
I
a
know
movie.
people wouldn't be like, "This is like out of Beatles."
This is like out of a
This
movie.
is like something out of
You're right.
the
It is
Scream
a dumb,
movie.
Yeah.
You know. No, I don't.
Yeah, he
think
killed
it's-
7 people in a row.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good to put bombs
No, it's crazy.
in a device that you could buy at a kiosk in the mall, and then press a button and blow up 3,000 of them.
Well, I don't even understand how they did it.
I mean, I would imagine they had to like either. I mean, at some point,
Was it that they had the pagers and gave them the pagers, or was
it had to be that,
or is it some kind of like frequency shit?
Nah, there's no way you can make a. If you watch those videos, there's no way you can make a pager blow up like that.
Yeah, I mean that.
I have a bunch of lithium-ion batteries, and I get paranoid sometimes about them.
Well, you remember because it's just like
called,
the Android phones exploding.
Yeah. I think it's called thermal runaway is the official name for a fucking because the lithium-ion batteries, they can get damaged. There's no indication that they're damaged, and then they just blow the fuck up sometimes. They don't have to be charging. They don't have to be doing anything. They can just be sitting there, and they can just fucking blow up. But if you look at because that's what happens in the city with all these Chinese e-bikes is like there's these e-bike shops.
Yes, they're all like exploding for a little bit, but now they're still there and it's fine.
It's like anything else. There's all this stuff in the like New York City doesn't really have laws.
Well, you'll just see somebody walking around and they pull it out, and then they're like walking around with a full-on like battery, which I'm always kind of like.
The thing is, like the e-bikes, like now we have this whole like industry of like seamless and food delivery and all this. And it's a big part of New York's economy, you know, and it's like a huge portion of the working class in the city. And you can't like just say, oh, no more of the one tool you have to do your job.
Yeah, and you also can't. I mean, I would love to get rid of those things, but they are people's jobs now.
Yeah, but those batteries are really not safe. So I worry about it. I've watched a bunch of videos of batteries exploding, and that's not that they don't blow up like that. They like, you know, they overheat, and then it's like it's like fire coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why all the places burned down then instead of exploded.
Right. Yeah. No, they burn at like fucking 3,000 degrees.
There's one like
shit.
2 blocks from me, and every time I walk by, it always feels crazy.
Yeah.
So many bikes in there.
Yeah. You know what you don't have to worry about is if you don't have a pager, maybe if you have a pager, it's time to get rid of that pager because it might have a bomb in it. And instead, switch to a cell phone from Mint Mobile.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wow, Ryan Reynolds, Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
We love this stuff.
You know what? It's funny. No, that's funny. When they sent us, Pete, did we talk about that? I think when they sent us like the Mint Mobile stuff, this episode is also brought to you by Mint Mobile. And I think when they sent us this stuff, it was like initially it was like talk about the Ryan Reynolds stuff. I'm like, wait, so you're buying like ad space so that we can promote a different ad of yours? They were like, talk about a better sponsor than you.
That's the only thing I know about them is he's in their thing.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know if he owns it. I don't understand the affiliation.
Oh, he owns it. Oh. Am I like making something? Was this a dream I had, or did that?
Why can't actors just be actors? Why do they also have to own all of this stuff?
Because like everybody else,
culture of
everybody wants
narcissist.
to not do anything, and the easiest way to not do anything is to be a business owner.
Oh.
And then you just fucking collect checks, and then people buy shit. Other people make the stuff that they buy,
and they're like, I like Ryan Reynolds. He's in a
and
movie.
you get because you took the capital risk, or you're famous or whatever, then you get. That's why
you have some percentage of the company automatically just being off the face.
No one is
that can sell
happier than
things.
somebody that owns 4 or 5 Wingstop locations. You know what I mean? That's all it takes, really.
Yeah.
Just you own. It's like, then what's the worst that happens? The wings suck. That was an understanding going into business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If someone leaves a bad review of the
Right.
Wingstop, you're like, I have
There's
4.
There's not a single Wingstop owner in the country that's like, oh man, are
they
these
didn't like
wings
my
actually
wings?
good?
Yeah.
Am I actually making something that's good? Now, I don't mean for society.
Did somebody come and have a good meal today?
Within the limited criteria of shitty wings, is it good? And the answer is no, and I know that. And it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter. I'm losing nothing.
Because I paid the $2 million up front, and I get $75,000 a year for the rest of my life. You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, Mint Mobile is nothing like that. Mint Mobile is a cell phone provider for wheelers and dealers, I would say. And I love great deals as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to crawl through a bed of hot coals, feel free to insert humorous analogy, just to save a few bucks. It has to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile said it was easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I called them on it. Turns out it really is that easy to get wireless for $15 a month. I don't really... These things are actually a good deal. I feel like people just think they have to get one of like the big 4 cell phone providers, but a prepaid phone is actually pretty smart, especially if you're like...
you buy your phone and then you just get a prepaid plan somewhere, and it's going to be cheaper no matter what.
It's going to be cheaper, but then also it's not like... I
understand some people can't buy a phone outright.
I don't know if this is technically correct still, but the way it used to be is companies like this were called what are called MVNOs. They're mobile virtual network operators, and all of the cell phone towers are actually just owned by Verizon, Sprint,
and are like rented
AT&T,
out.
Yeah, and they rent them out. I think legally they have to rent them out because otherwise they have like a...
Well, in Canada, there's a monopoly over there where there's only like the 2. There's Rogers and Bell. There's no other competitors
So
allowed.
they have to, because of antitrust laws, they have to rent them out.
Which Canada doesn't have because it's actually less free.
Yeah, with these companies, I don't know who they rent their towers from, or maybe it's all of them now or what, but you're getting the same quality of service. So it's like, I think people's misconception with like smaller network providers is like, oh, well, they're small. What if they don't have a tower anywhere? You get the same kind of coverage. It's like, you have nothing to worry about. Yeah. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Right. Nobody shames you for... If you go with Mint Mobile, nobody's going to shame you being like, are you not Verizon or AT&T?
It's fun. I know a lot of people that use Mint Mobile and they like it a lot. The irony of it is that they like Mint Mobile because they like their privacy and they don't like being like stuck, I guess. It's like there's something a little bit more non-committal about it. So to give any details on who they are or why they use it would be a violation of their trust, I would imagine. But no, it's... it's kind of perfect. It makes me... I'm thinking, well, why the hell don't I use Mint
what
Mobile?
The hell are you even using?
I'll tell you what. Same reason I don't brush my teeth. Because it's another thing to do in another day that I no longer want to be on this earth. And so... But I would. I tell you, I would.
You would.
I would be very excited to use Mint Mobile. So get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/TAFS. That's mintmobile.com/TAFS. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. And I'll tell you this. Guess how much I pay a month in cell phone?
$90, $100,
No
$150, dude.
No.
I pay $60.
I pay $240-something a month.
What?
Yeah.
You got to switch to Mint.
No, I can't.
Why is it $250?
Because I first of all, I can't remember the logins for any of my shit.
Oh, yeah?
It's like fucking way too complicated. I don't like going to that fucking store. When I do have the upgrade, I go and they're like, well, actually you don't. I'm like, you know what? I hope there's fucking bombs back there. I'm going to tell Israel about this place.
Yeah, I think
I'm
going
to tell them aside.
Explode.
I think I saw a couple of Muslims working at the cell phone store here. Anyways, mintmobile.com/TAFS. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Disclaimer must be read verbatim. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month for 3 months. New customers on the first 3-month plan only. Speed slower, above 40 gigabytes on the unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. And that's it. Yeah, see Mint Mobile for details. Check it out. And it's clean. It's green. I love the color green.
Yep.
I love the Green Party. I vote for the Green Party just for the color. You know, I'm one of these guys that say I don't see color, but that only means race.
Yeah.
When it comes to actual colors,
to a party,
I see nothing but colors.
Yeah.
What if you were like, I don't see color, and by that I mean that the homosexuals are completely invisible to me.
Oh, because the rainbow.
Yeah, the rainbow. Those are the colors I don't see, pal.
The gay ones.
I only see black and white.
I only see in black and white.
Are black and
just
white
like
colors?
That photo of Marlon Brando.
Yeah. That's a great picture.
It's awesome.
Yeah. That's like the kind of thing you'd find like at an antique shop on one of those carousels.
Be like, wait, what is this? I bring it onto Antique Roadshow.
Like, yeah, maybe I will send like a...
I'm on Antique Roadshow, and then they're breaking it down. They're like, this isn't...
this is actually... Well, this is a guy sucking another guy's cock. And
oh, wait, and you know who this is?
Yeah.
It's famed, renowned, Oscar-winning actor.
This is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Sucking a guy off. Yeah, I think you could probably at an auction do like, this would be like 800.
Yeah.
You could go for 800.
That was a great Mad TV. They would do the Antiques Roadshow as a sketch.
Did they?
Yeah, and there's one where a guy brings in like a candelabra or something, and it's like, oh, this is my grandma's candelabra, and they're like, yeah, actually what this is it was a whore's candle. Prostitutes would put it in their window and light it to let people in the Old West know that they were servicing Chinese rail workers that night. You know, he's like, no, it's my grandma's candelabra. She was a very nice lady.
The only Mad TV I remember is Ike Barinholtz's Dane Cook impression.
That's late Mad TV.
Yeah, it's late. I missed it.
He was one of those guys that followed me on Twitter for like 10 minutes.
He like looked through it? And
no,
then he was
I would like tweet some when I was like in my mid-20s. I would tweet something that people thought was funny, and then I would like pick up followers off of it. And then 5 minutes later, I'd tweet something that people thought was abhorrent, and then they would block me. And, like, I think the record was Ronan Farrow followed me for, I think, like 45 seconds.
Yeah, as soon as you got that first follow, you were like, let's go.
It was probably an accident, truth be told. But I like to imagine that he was like, oh, this is pretty funny. Oh, never mind.
Ronan Farrow.
Yeah.
Wrote a book.
Yeah. He was one of the Munich guys.
Yeah, he's in Munich.
Remember that reference from earlier?
Yeah, I remember that from earlier.
When I was a kid, I quite
regret it.
Munich bothered me, the town. Or maybe it was Zurich, because I thought these are too similar. I was like, it's like a Mario and Luigi thing. I'm like,
something Munich, Zunich.
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck are you doing
Zurich.
That? Yeah, that just pissed me off.
Yeah, I don't even think I knew what it was until, I saw that movie.
You saw the movie
that I mentioned earlier.
Is that a good movie? It's like a hotel movie.
People like it because, for reasons I'm not going to say.
But say it. I don't give a fuck.
I do.
Why do you care? Why do you care what anybody thinks? Because you're only 30.
Yeah.
Thing is, this is what people don't tell you. Once you turn 30, you don't turn 31 and 32 and 33. You just turn 30 over and over and over again.
It sounds so dark the way you said it.
Everything you think about, people are like, oh my God.
Dude, everything everyone thinks about 30?
Yeah. Well,
that's what I think about 30.
When you're in your 20s and the people are like, I'm going to be 30. And you think it's like some kind of like
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It means nothing.
But then all those things you did think every year, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Someone got mad at me the other night because they asked how old I was and I said 30. And then they were going to tell me how old they were. And I said, I actually genuinely don't care. which I actually was just kind of being like a nice thing.
That's kind of an autistic response.
Yeah, that I you know, and it can be taken that way sometimes, I guess. And I do feel bad about that.
I genuinely don't care. You know, it's like, why would you say that?
Well, I just meant it like I don't care how old you are. I meant it in a kind way.
You know who I miss seeing around is Josh Gondelman. Because sometimes I tell him things, because I'll just run my mouth. I'll just say shit. And he's like the nicest guy in the world. Yeah,
he's like a pure human.
I ran into him on the train one time, and I was having like some kind of fit, and I took the train. I was living in Chinatown, and I went to like 4 or 5 different Dunkin' Donuts to find like a specific Dunkin' Donut branded thermos. That I was like, I gotta have this thermos.
Something insane.
It was insane.
It was insane.
And I went all the way to Queens, and it was like I made a day.
That's Thank you for doing this. After you were just like, that's an autistic thing to say.
No, I've got.
Then to be like, I went to Queens to go get a Dunkin' thermos.
Sometimes I'll get like fixations and stuff, and I'm like, I had to have this fucking Dunkin' Donuts thermos. And so I found it in like Long Island City, I think. Yeah, it was Long Island City, maybe. I don't know. I remember I went to a bunch of them, and I wound up in Queens. And I was like, there it is, and I bought it. I was on the train back. I had my thermos with me, and I ran into Josh Gondelman, and then he's like, I'm like, hey, what are you up to? And then I'm like, dude, I've been looking for this fucking thermos, and I'm like, told him about it. I'm telling him about all the Dunkin' Donuts I went to, and it didn't even. I was so deep into whatever the fuck was going on in my head that day that I had to have this thermos, that I'm relating it to him like it's normal, and he's like, oh, and you found it. Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. And he's like,
but he's like loves Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, but that's not what's going on. I mean, he's just a nice guy.
I think I distinctly remember him having the Dunkin' Donuts shoes.
Well, don't ruin this. I don't.
I'm just trying to be good.
Oh, okay. Did he actually have Dunkin' Donuts shoes?
Yeah, he has the Dunkin' Donuts shoes.
Okay, well maybe that's all it was then. Because I would like to see if I could find his limit. To tell that man
something that could make him snap.
Just a dog shit story and just waste his time.
Yeah, but he was genuinely like, oh,
you found it. The whole time. Just fucking being like, and it wasn't there? And you went to another one. You know, just like just fully on board.
Hanging on every word as if it's the best thing he's ever heard.
Right, you would rather be talking to a homeless person on the train.
Yeah, than have you after moment. You're just sweating and like,
just fucking I haven't showered in days. Yeah, I loved it. I still have it.
Amazing.
I have a Wawa thermos that takes up like all this space, and it's not like I collect thermoses. It's just those two.
Yeah.
You know?
And those are 2 fixations.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I just need
something.
Yeah, I'm like a hermit crab.
Yeah.
You know?
The thermos was your shell in that.
That fucking thing.
Yeah, you need to go get that.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Yeti thing, that's more broad. And first of all, I was not a King Crab Orange guy. I was making fun of the King Crab Orange guys. They opened a Yeti store next to the studio, and that's one of the only colors they have. They do the seasonal colors, and there was King Crab Orange and the fucking like Hawaii blue
of the water one that you have.
Yeah, wherever it is.
It's like behind.
Oh my God, was it stolen? There it is. Yeah, so I got this one, but I have multiple colors of. I got into Yeti guys also.
Yeah,
because I got
like when it started Stanley Cup. I have a big Stanley Cup that I use at home.
Well, that's more of a Zoomer thing. I think that's like because personally, I don't mean to be rude, but the Stanley guys are kind of faggots, honestly.
No, I get it. I don't bring it anywhere. I leave it at home.
Yeah,
I would never leave the house with it.
It's like a girl thing to have, but this people are like, oh my God, is that fucking? Is that Arthur
I don't
Morgan?
I don't want to be at home taking off a top all the time. I would like this in the wild, but at home it's a straw.
They have a straw one too.
Oh, okay, sorry, I don't
use the straw one because I put like vitamins or BCAAs or sometimes liquid IV. You guys owe me for saying that in this thing. And then if I use the straw one,
you like that the flavored water.
If you put anything other than water in these, the rubber parts start to stink.
Oh.
You know, because they get like mildew and shit. Like even with the water, you gotta. And so this one's easy to clean.
Okay.
But the one with the straw, I worry that if I got like shit in the inner workings, it would just.
Yeah, it's like those Nalgene bottles get disgusting.
Mm-hmm. But no, I would not say the Yeti thing like counts, because it's also other people like Yeti. It's a name brand and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just me being a consumer.
That's fine.
It's not like a Dunkin' Donuts fucking thermos.
Yeah.
It's not a good thermos.
A lot of people have those.
A lot of people have these.
The orange is nice.
I bought on eBay a fucking commemorative 1992 Olympics stopwatch because I found one when I was a kid, and I was
and
like,
you're like, oh, I need it.
Yeah, when I would like fucking play with it, and then I was like, man, I wish I still had that stopwatch, and then I bought it on eBay for like $20.
I have nothing nostalgic.
It's not even nostalgia. It's like a totem or something. I have this weird thing with my head where sometimes I feel like I don't like experience time normally. Like sometimes I feel like I can feel like I have a whole entire life I'm living in one instant, like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've kind of always felt that way. And then like I can have like, I guess you would just call it nostalgia, but sometimes maybe it's like small tactile things or something
that just bring you back to
it's
something
like
that already happened.
Always like right here. Like it's like, yeah, it's like any.
Like you have a very good memory.
No, I don't have a very good memory. It's just like it's an experience. It's like I can't really put it in words, but it's like everything's just sort of happening concurrently. My whole life is happening concurrently.
At the same time.
Yeah, it's like I don't feel...
Oh, like you've already done and accessed everything you ever will.
Sort of.
And you're like stuck.
Not that, but there's no sense of it being in the past. It's like the whole thing is like...
Is here, but
in the same way that you can experience a day, and that day is like a one unit, you know, and you remember the day, and like, you know, the difference between the morning and the nighttime you understand in a linear sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the experience of the day itself is sort of as a whole, or a vacation you went on. You know what I mean? You remember a vacation, but you remember it in its totality.
Correct.
You know, and it's like that, but it's for everything, and even things that haven't happened yet.
Yeah, but so then even that, when you're saying when you wake up, you're like, you're saying that when you wake up, you're experiencing everything again.
Not that I'm experiencing.
Not that you're like, but I don't understand where you're at on your timeline.
I don't even know if there's words for it. It's like, yeah,
it's hard to process.
It's just a weird feeling where everything just kind of feels like timeless.
Yeah, it makes it sound like a stuck feeling to me. Like you don't feel stuck.
Well, it doesn't feel bad or good. It
just feels like
it's like
there.
An optical illusion or something. You know, where it's like sometimes you see the old lady and sometimes it's the young one, and it's just this thing. You know, I don't know if it makes sense, but whatever. And I don't know really how that plays into like having to have a stopwatch, but like sometimes, yeah, they're like, if I touch this, I'm touching it in the same way that.
Yeah, like that is almost grounding you, and that is like an object that you need, and that's why you need the object, because it's like keeping you present almost. Like similar to like having to go get the like Dunkin' Donuts thing. You're like, if I have that, then I'm like here almost.
I'm sure there's a reason for it in a textbook about, but I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't care. It's something I do, and it's weird. I don't. You know. Where are you in Red Dead?
Man, whatever. I'm early on. I like that you can. I like that you can play it on your laptop.
I'm sorry for saying that you fucked up by cutting the beard. That's the style you like, and I'm.
No, that's fucked me.
No, it didn't, because
I can't get the long beard now, and then maybe that's what it was.
Because you can always.
You kind of you didn't. You're like, wow, look at our differences.
Look, I'm not trying to be.
You're like,
asshole.
oh, this guy likes Adam. He shaved the beard.
You can always shave the beard.
I like Adam.
You can grow the beard out all the way, and then you can shave it.
I like
now
Adam.
You can never. Okay, go ahead.
You know, you know what I did? I went to the general store. I bought myself my own outfit in there.
Yeah. Which outfit are you wearing?
It's custom.
It's custom. I would wear the one. I'd killed all the animals.
I
killed every animal in the game.
Of course.
The bear.
If there's one thing I think you would have done in that game is kill every animal and wear it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, there's probably, you see a character in any game you've played, you're like, I did not know that he could do that.
As soon as there was an opportunity to make all the clothes and collect all the flowers, I was doing that. And then you play the story, and he's like talking to that woman that he could have married, and he's like, "Listen, I love you," and he's got like a bear.
Yeah. He looks so stupid.
I know, but maybe we could be together if I just settle a couple of things
You're
up
wearing
first.
an elk. You're wearing antlers right now.
Yeah.
You're severely mentally ill, Arthur
Dutch,
Morgan.
listen to yourself. You sound crazy. He's a pelican.
Yeah, he's wearing a bison.
Dutch, this doesn't make much sense to me. He's at the bar. Can I get a Jack and Die?
That's a pretty good Adam.
Can I get a Jack and Die? You guys have a...
The Jaw is good.
You guys got a Diet Coke? Let me get a Die.
The Jaw is good.
Ma, you going to the bar? Can I get a Die? Can I get a Die with Jack? His ability to abbreviate anything, it's infuriating. When we first moved in here, and he's like, day one, I'll meet you at the stew. It's like, you haven't said studio once. You haven't said it one time.
Yeah, I said
one time, and you're already abbreviating it. It's a brand new thing in our lives.
It is fun.
It's not fun.
It's fun.
It's not.
It's fun.
Some people have too much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people are serious, you know?
I know. Yeah, that is a nice thing about him.
He's fun.
He is fun. He's a good guy to have around.
Yeah, you'll never meet another Adam.
It's all water off a duck's back.
I wish I was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not fun. I am such a chore to be around. Like, I am just...
No.
I'm either fucking just a rain cloud, or I'm excited about a Dunkin' Donuts thermos. You get nothing. That's it. You don't get anything else out of me.
Oh, I want to feel connection so bad, but I can't. I can't make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know,
right.
Like earlier.
Yeah.
Like this whole time.
I don't know.
I'm like, but so that's like this, and you're like, no, it's not really.
In
like
my mind, we're having an adult level of connection.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, this is a thing that
this should have been a dinner.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Well, it's uncomfortable, you know. Cameras, they're blinking red.
They are. They blink red every time you say something wrong. Did you know that? That's what that light is.
Yeah. I know. I keep getting fucked.
They're actually not.
Fuck.
It's not the camera that's live. It's anytime there's a mean comment.
Yeah.
Where people are like, wow, it's actually, when it reads, wow, this guy's that the light is pointing at you.
No, God. Yeah. No. No.
That's what the light means.
God, I guess I'm a gay guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not a gay.
Yeah, it is very funny. And now it's like, this is something you used to deal with if you were like famous. And now we just subject ourselves to it.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to do this on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Self-surveillance.
Yeah.
I don't even know I'm getting older.
Because I didn't learn how to read.
Yeah. Gosh. You look at yourself every day?
No.
That's good.
No.
That's good.
No, not at all. Yeah, I think that's probably half the reason I don't shower or take care of myself.
So you don't have to go in the bathroom?
Mirrors in the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm actually
when you go in there to go to the bathroom, you pull the bucket hat down below your eyes just in case.
I shower with it on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put on a hood. It's like Abu Ghraib in there. I'm pointing at my own dick and laughing in a picture. Have you seen my car battery? I gotta take a shower. Oh boy, that was funny the way you said that. Of course, I'm pro-Palestine. That's funny that's like a cultural given now that like we just have to have, and that's not the way it was forever. For the longest time, nobody cared about Palestine.
No, now it's like.
Now it's the thing you like.
But now it gets spun as where it's as if it's like oh yeah, it's so mainstream. But I'm like,
that happened too?
That's been happening, but I'm like, no, it's not.
I'm more just shocked at how engaged people are now, and I guess that's a function of social media or something. But
well, I mean, I think the people seeing it constantly, consistently, has worn people down to say things like, "Of course, I'm pro-Palestine."
Don't be self-conscious about
it.
I'm making a general.
Yeah.
observation about.
Well, I'm not self-conscious of it. I'm just aware of.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be a dick, you know.
Yeah,
It's like, and when you make me look like a dick,
well, I'm not throwing it. I don't mean to throw it. I'm not throwing it back in your face. I'm more just like throwing it back at me.
Where'd you get that? At like a Cabela's or something?
Buffalo Exchange.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's the name of that store has always been so funny to me.
I think it's wrong.
The Buffalo Exchange?
Yeah, I think that's wrong. I don't think they should call it that.
The name sounds like just two sweaty guys.
I gotta get rid of Chief Wahoo and the Buffalo Exchange.
Oh, I didn't mean wrong in a like it's offensive. It just
seems like an old trading post.
It sounds like a type of just particularly unsafe sex.
I mean, I think First Nations Aboriginal immediately. Buffalo Exchange.
Oh, okay.
Who else exchanged Buffalo?
Yeah, maybe.
Respectfully, I mean that.
They're doing well, the Native Americans.
Oh, the better than ever.
Yeah.
In terms of representation.
Well, they got casinos and stuff. And
yeah. They had reservation dogs for a minute.
They got nice ties.
Bolos.
Yeah, they got cool
strings.
bolo ties.
Yeah.
You ever worn a Western suit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
No. Yeah.
I mean, it interests me a lot.
Anytime I'll be in the South or like Southwest.
When you see it in person, it doesn't look right.
Well, because they're not tailored.
Yeah.
You see them in like a vintage store and you're like, oh man, it'd be cool to get a Western suit. But unless you get it, like, you get one that fits you, it's just you're like playing dress up, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be nice to just be fitted up for one and do some. But I don't ever want to be in photos.
Why not? Because you don't want to see yourself.
It's uncomfortable.
To be in photos?
You to have a photo taken of you?
I agree with that. I don't like having my photo.
When someone like, they're like,
sure, yeah.
You know,
people
you
that are heavy on
like, let me take a photo of you. You're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, people that are heavy on the camera, which in particular too, now it's like people take pictures all the time and you're never looking at them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going. I go through old photos to find like, you know, did I misplace this? Did I do, you know what I mean?
Like you're looking for clues.
It's never memories. Yeah, it's always like, do I have a picture of that?
You're
receipt?
on some weird like timeline detective hunt that you don't even realize is happening yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Like Memento. Yeah, I like similar to the movie.
Memento. It'd be funny if some guy confused Memento and Munich.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know, man, this Hezbollah thing's, it's kind of like got Memento vibes, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of got Memento vibes.
It was like Joey Pants was over there handing out pagers. What's next for the Middle East?
What's next for the Middle East? What's happening?
Can we just get this fucking war with Iran over with? It's going to happen. Can they just do it? I mean, they're going to anyway.
Weren't they supposed to do it like 10 years ago? Or George
like
Bush?
Fucking 30
20 years ago?
Yeah, I mean.
But he got it confused with Iraq or something?
I don't think that's possible.
Didn't he confuse Iraq and Iran?
He did. He has one quote where he goes, Iran, he's misspoke and said Iran, and then he goes, Iran, Iraq, what's the difference?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
So weren't we supposed to have the war there?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, at this point, it's like, just do the war, you know?
Yeah.
We're going to do it anyways. Just fucking get it. Let the chips fall where they may.
Are we even ready?
No.
Is there even anyone in the army?
We have not won.
Do you know anyone that's in the army?
We have not won a war since the 1950s.
What, Korea?
Yeah. And I guess you could say we didn't even really win.
Yeah.
Grenada? I guess you could say we won Grenada, but that's not really. That's a conflict.
No, conflict doesn't count.
Yeah, okay. Then no. We didn't even really win World War II. Because what was the goal of World War II?
To stop.
Stop what?
Them.
Germany?
From growing.
What? From growing? Yeah. Germany's bigger than ever. Have you looked at a map? It's like fucking half of Europe now. They've secretly gotten much bigger. And the way they did it is you don't annex other countries. You keep the same shape and you just add 15 feet every year on every side.
Yeah, so it's been 60 years.
And then people look at it, they're like, did Germany annex? And it's like, well, it's the same shape. I don't...
Yeah.
what would they have aimed at? I mean, it's the exact same. Maybe we just forgot how. It's like Alaska.
Is that not the same thing as like Russia?
Think about how much bigger Alaska has gotten since you were a kid.
I don't ever think about that.
Well, I remember on the map it was like down here and it was like this size.
Yeah.
And then when you see the main thing, it's like fucking the size of the whole country. It's like half the country now.
Well, you see, what map?
The world map.
You checking it every year and comparing?
Occasionally, I'd say, is Niger still on there? Are they still doing it?
But how can you ever know the map is
Are we
how
still
big
doing
it
this
is?
Nigeria thing? Let me just check. I don't know. They're like, we have to make the country bigger, like Germany. I propose we start by making the name bigger. Perhaps by adding another letter. Maybe somewhere in the middle. And it doesn't have to be a new letter. It can be one of the letters we already have. Let's not go crazy. But maybe we just
I can't even look at
maybe we just have one more of the letter that we already have in the middle and no one will know.
I want to do it so bad, but I can't. But I can't.
We have to make the country bigger.
No, dude. No, I'm still 30. I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot do the accent.
It would be funny if that happened. All right. You got any dates you want to plug?
Doesn't matter. I'm in Boston on Saturday and then LA the next week.
Hell yeah, dude. What are you doing in LA?
The Elysian Theater.
Yeah, you gotta check out Malibu.
Oh, up there?
Mm-hmm.
Malibu, boom.
Dude, what I would do if I was going to LA, I'd rent a convertible.
And I would drive up there with the fucking top down.
I would top down.
Top down, right through that tunnel.
Go to Malibu.
Malibu.
Dude, the sun.
Sun. Fucking
the
sea.
sun.
Going cross-eyed.
Yeah. Dude, fucking going to Southern California and seeing the fucking sun,
chicks.
dude. The girls.
The girls.
Dude, the honeys out there.
Oh, fuck.
I hate Southern California. Of all the, because there's not much of the country that you can find something to like in all of them. Southern California, nothing.
There's this guy I was like watching all of his like TikToks and Instagram. It's this guy from like San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a pickup artist. But I think he has like a hidden camera on his like shoulder because he'll have his phone out in front of him. So I'm like, I don't think he's filming on his phone, but he just like walks up to girls and like compliments them and then tries to get their number. But he is kind of like nice about it, but he's an absolute fucking freak. And he has that voice. And that's got to be one of the worst voices.
What voice?
The like SoCal, like, hey, what's up, girls? Like, you're looking good today.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, that's not it, but... there's something just like evil about San Diego.
Yeah, it's bad because it's Southern California, but then it's also conservative. It's like
they have a bunch of like army bases.
Yeah, you got military.
You never see the military guys, so it's like people that are like, I don't know.
I have family there. I went there and I would do the comedy club. I did in the comedy club there.
Yeah, but they have burritos, and then also it's just weird to like, I don't know.
That was one time. One time I was there. It was for my like cousin's wedding, and then. You know, it's like because I lived in Texas for a while, and there's like the whole like Texas Mexican food versus Southern California, and I lived in L.A. too. And L.A. one thing I will say about L.A. it's got cool architecture, and the food there is like really good, and it's accessible, and there's like a lot of places you can go where you can just walk in and have like amazing fucking food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I was in San Diego, which is even closer to Mexico, and yeah, we went to get like Mexican food that I was told was like, oh, this is the fucking spot, and it was like. Cafeteria dog shit fucking, you know, it was like not good at all.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, San Diego bad, I would say. Yeah, boo San Diego. I want to be home all the time, dude. Even fucking going to the store at the corner to get a breakfast sandwich. I'm like, I'm homesick.
Why am I not home? Or at least in my neighborhood I can enjoy, I guess. But
what neighborhood are you in?
I'm in Park Slope.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, it's really relaxed.
Have you ever run into that Chinese Texan guy there?
I see him over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just visiting New York City. Can't say I'm too keen on these city folks.
These some big buildings.
Yeah, you got a funny type of Chinese fella here.
And he notices the differences the way
yeah.
You know, the Chinese folk around here, they actually sound a lot like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rush quality to their speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky.
Park Slope. Yeah, I like it over there. Sometimes I'll walk to the botanical garden, and I'll do the botanical garden and the Prospect Park Zoo.
That's nice. I try to go to the Prospect Park like every day in the morning with my dog.
Yeah, it's I'm finally I think this year I finally know the park now.
Yeah.
Because I would never go there because I'm in Bed-Stuy, so it's a little bit far for me.
Yeah, that is too far almost.
Yeah, and it's a confusing park. Like Central Park is bigger.
There's a lot of good off the beaten path, you can.
But I worry about that because some of that off the beaten path is quite literally, and you'll wander into a guy that's just living in the park.
Yeah,
there's
a couple.
One of these Venezuelan guys that are here to blow up everybody's pager.
Oh God. You can thank the damn CIA for that.
You know what I love about Prospect Park? They got turtles there.
They got a lot of turtles.
Yeah.
Swans too.
Yeah, those are big.
Swans don't make any sense to me as a thing.
Yeah, it's just a big.
You think
duck.
they would have been extinct by now?
Right, and then people are like, "Oh, that's the lovebird," and it's no,
it's ugly and loud. It sounds
weird
like garbage.
Dinosaur.
I think it's just because it's and
they're dirty. They're always dirty as shit too.
Old people think older generations think the swan is the lovebird because it's they think sexy and love is an S, you know what I mean? And it's the neck is an S, so they're oh, S is sexual, you know what I mean?
That's true. Old people spell that word differently. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I spent more time in Prospect. I guess I could, but no, I just go to the zoo. And it's nice. I love it because the botanical garden is. That's the thing.
What I like is when you walk through the park in the morning and then you can hear the zoo animals.
Yeah.
And you're oh, it's a little.
And they have a dog shit selection of animals at the Prospect Park Zoo.
Yeah.
My favorite is they got Pallas cats there, which are just cats. There's maybe some kind of scientific distinction between those and
regular house cat,
the fucking cat at my apartment, but not enough that it belongs in a zoo.
Yeah,
it would be like if you had pugs at a zoo.
You'd be isn't this weird? Yeah, if you saw a pug at a zoo and you'd never seen a pug before, you'd be what the hell is that?
Yeah, it's like a dog, I guess. But
what the fuck? Yeah,
I guarantee you,
I've seen a pug and you're that should be in a zoo.
You could make a Pallas cat fuck a house cat, and you would probably get you just get a cat.
It is such a small zoo that it is they do have sad animals in there that I feel shouldn't be in a zoo, like a porcupine.
Yeah, they do have spiky things.
I'm that shouldn't be in a zoo.
They have a couple of those weird monkeys that look scared.
Yeah.
Those
Japanese deer.
Yeah.
Where you're those should just be.
They got a couple of pretty birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had what do they got? Sea lions?
They do in the middle.
That one's always so sad. I went to Coney Island, the aquarium there, and they do the shows with them.
Yeah.
There's nothing sadder than seeing one of those guys.
Do they have? I thought they only had one big sea lion in the Coney Island one. The rest are seals, and then they have a big sea lion that has numbers printed on its side.
They get him to flop around out on the pool deck.
I love that guy because when you go underground, you can see all the other the seals will dart through the water, and they're doing, and then the sea lion is just fat as shit, and he kind of just sort of floats around, and you can tell he thinks he's being as graceful as the seals. He's just this bloated fat piece of shit. And the first time I saw him, I laughed hysterically. I'm look at one of them's fat. I mean, he thinks he's the same size as the other ones, and he's got numbers branded on him.
He's Shallow Hal.
There's a placard there where it says, because everything in the zoo, it's framed as if a child is asking the question. So it says, why does a sea lion have some numbers on him? And it tells you that because in the wild, they'll track sea lions that go up rivers and eat endangered salmon. And if they can't stop them from eating salmon, they'll kill them. And so he has the numbers on him because he was tracked. And it's like, luckily we were able to save this one, but he's literally in jail for eating too much.
Yeah.
He's like, he got arrested for overeating, and now he's like the one fat fucking sea lion.
Yeah, they're like, you gotta stop coming here. He's like, I can't do it. I gotta eat this shit.
Yeah, and it has no idea. That's the best part. That's what I love about animals is how
he's
stupid.
Like, why the fuck am I in here?
They just don't know anything.
Yeah.
They just have.
He's like, because they're still feeding me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's like, no, I just have to kind of walk around for them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then the sharks are sad at the aquarium because a lot of the animals
well, in Vancouver they used to have orcas at the aquarium, which they're not allowed to do anymore
because of blackfish.
No, even before then, I'd like to believe that they actually got rid of the orcas, and like the David Suzuki Foundation got them out. I'm a big Salish sea orca guy, but that was always crazy. Well, that whales would be in the literal. I mean,
the New York aquarium got fucked up by Hurricane Sandy. I think a lot of the animals died, and I think their shark exhibit got fucked up.
Oh, it like overflowed and then like broke and.
Yeah, I think it just
the filtration system must have got
happened.
fucked.
I don't. It was and
like Sandy didn't even seem. Was it that bad? Huh?
It was bad, dude. Yeah, I mean the city was flooding and shit. Long Island got fucked up, but yeah, a lot of.
I was coming back from New Orleans and I had my like Uber from the airport. He was talking about. He's like, picked me up from LaGuardia and he was like, during Sandy I had to drive up there. And it was fucked.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that was
New York still.
You were still driving.
New York still floods pretty regularly. It's always crazy too. In Brooklyn, there'll be flooding, and you'll see it on the internet, and you're like, this is 5 blocks from where I am, and it looks
fine where I am.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's why I like being on the slope, because it's a slope.
Yeah.
So the water just goes.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry about flooding or anything interesting like that.
What if they're still watching at this point? That's on them, dude. If you're like an hour and 45 minutes into a podcast and you're like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude? This is so boring. You fucked up in your life.
Literally, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I wish I could see the numbers for when people were starting to go off.
They do that.
No, I know, but I wish it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep going until it's 0.
It's a flat line all the way across.
Great.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's one big flat line the whole way through. Maybe I should have some chocolate tonight. I had a Snickers bar already. I was going because I fly out tomorrow. I was like, should I go to Duane Reade and get a bag of fun-sized Snickers? I thought maybe that'd be fun for me to have on the road if I had a bag of Snickers with me in the green room.
My friend bought me a bag of like Halloween candy, but it was all like Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids. And I was like,
sounds like more than a friend to me.
Yeah. But I was like, what the fuck? But it had the individual bags.
Yeah.
So I like opened them all and put it into like a big jar that I have, and it basically filled this huge thick mason jar.
You sit there guessing.
I sat there guessing and numbers were going through my head. Mm-hmm. No, but I picked it for like 2 days, and then I was like, actually the amount that I've had is sick and I'm twisted. Mm-hmm. But because I can see it in the jar.
I do that with the Utz braided pretzel sticks, the honey wheat salted braided.
You like that?
Yeah, but it comes in a barrel, a translucent barrel.
It comes in a barrel.
And I can say I've had it for 2 days, and I'm like, I've eaten a Donkey Kong amount of
the pretzel barrel.
And I don't understand it. To me, in my head, it's 5 handfuls.
And he eats the barrels, Donkey Kong.
He has barrels. I don't know.
Yeah, he's throwing them.
I'm sorry. The references are going to get...
That's okay.
Less and less imagined.
I don't think I even had one reference that
What
really
the fuck
hit.
Was that game, Barrel of Monkeys? It's not even a game. It's just
it is a game because, I mean, at least I feel like it's a game, but I never played it.
You shake it up and you have to pull them out.
And you have to pull them out and they have to all be attached.
That's stupid.
Yeah, well, they didn't.
Bananagram's dumb too. Those are games where they like focused on the packaging.
You know the game where you have the, it's like a stick with a ball on top and it has like a hoop and you have to catch it in that.
Lewis got into that like 2 years ago.
And Gomez?
Yes. Lewis was like, I'm getting really good at it, dude.
What is the point of that?
I don't know. But
where does that lead
and
you?
it was like, it was so much of like a Lewis thing that I couldn't even make fun of him for it. It was just like, great, dude.
It's not even yo-yo.
Awesome.
At least with yo-yo, it's like, look at this crazy trick.
Yeah, well, yo-yo is probably hard, but it's like depression era.
You ever watch like a yo-yo video that's like someone's filming themselves doing like yo-yo tricks in the wild with like a crazy beat over it?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
No, jump rope videos though.
Like crazy, like
I got
dancing?
into jump rope Instagram, yeah. Yeah, a couple years ago.
And how'd it go?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it is like dancing.
Yeah, it is just dancing.
It is, basically.
I like jump rope at the gym, but I can't really do the thing where they do crazy. Like, I would never do that publicly, you know?
Why not?
It's a little pause for me.
Why wouldn't you do that? Because you can't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I would never. I mean,
because I can't do it.
I see people like dunking and stuff in the park, and I'm like, I would never.
I would never do that publicly. Like,
I would never.
No.
I would never be good.
Well, because you have to try to do it.
Yeah.
In order to be able to do it.
Think about the cross thing though, because I was into jump roping for a while. You just try it and it'll just work, and then you're like, holy shit, and it feels really cool. It feels awesome, dude.
I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm
you gotta try it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Once you get like a rhythm, just throw your hands across. When it's rope's coming down, throw your hands across.
Like this way? Oh, like this.
Yeah, you do the cross. Yeah.
I've done a cross. I mean, like where they put it into one hand while they're doing it, and then they're going like this really quick.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, that.
I
meant like that.
No, that's not jumping rope anymore. That's playing with like a toy whip.
Yeah,
that's
when
like
they have.
Yeah,
but they still jump with the whip.
Yeah,
but
just put the jump rope down and do something else. Yeah,
just jump without the rope.
Jump without the rope.
At that point, the rope is not needed.
Yeah, I'm doing the no rope trick.
I'm doing jump rope, but I don't go over the rope.
And that's our time, folks. We did it. An hour and 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I think we did an extra 5 minutes. And I will again be in Irvine, California. I was looking forward to the shows, but not Orange County in particular. But now that I know that there is a Buffalo Wild Wings in the comedy club,
it's going to be awesome. I think it's just actually not. It's like right there.
It's not. Never mind.
Thank you all for having me.
Thanks, guys. Good night.